Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Happy Country Sunday. Today, na Monday, number 22 day for this month of July 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Lukong, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth. It bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, I bring una revolutionary greetings. We start today in a very sad news, as last week it can pass. We talk say na sad news, but na Swedish bitter. That means it's something the way it bad, but it get good reason them why the thing happen. For weekend, it won't be for Friday. La République du Cameroon then key 5 ADF soldiers them where they want enter for NCHOUALAM. They don't also release picture them for that they body them as they be kill them. Sometimes we get information even from the enemy on site. The people them for CHOUALAM they don't confirm them. A way to it happen, it look like the people them with the ADF they be the count on for town for they give them intel when coast is clear, they be give them intel say coast clear. When I set up where they also tell the Republic say they come. So I don't talk say make no ADF you know come again for Bamenda. ADF it don't be rejected for Bamenda together with Ayabacho. This one it come where 4 of ADF their top commander them including the second in command for Alabu come then key them for inside Bengui Bamenda Road. For place where they put their permanent structure there for begin block road for enforce the ban or the blockage of motor vehicle made they enter for inside Bengui or for come out for Bengui come for Bamenda. A decision where it be meant now for the mafia for petrol for be able to control petrol flow for Bamenda on behalf of La Republique. Still yet the same La Republique it can't wipe them out for day. ADF it don't be banned from Ambazonia. Bamenda people they don't reject ADF and ban Ayabacho. They no get no place for our territory. If any ADF person it get here, make you hear from me very well. You are not wanted in Ambazonia anymore. The burning of the palace of Awai, the public execution of 2 innocent people them for Gozang, the war crimes the way ADF don't commit them, the first rape we don't hear them for Ambazonia we happen for Bambui. All of these things that happen. Their leadership and their followers, they pretend, say they don't know them, but in a group where they don't cause our people enough pain, hardship, and they don't work as an arm of La République du Cameroon actively. So now the news that will happen for weekend, one of our top Ambazonian critical thinker, he get this for say, and I go read way to way he write them, make una hear because this is very, very critical. This writer, now Mr. Richard, one of Ambazonia very strong people them for pen, where they don't always be as a strong Anglophone for begin the be outspoken for which way they happen for our country and very, very observant individual. This is what he wrote. It is cheap for La République to achieve its military objective by outsourcing special operation to experts who are already well trained and knowledgeable. ADF, knowingly or unknowingly, has been functioning as an implementation arm of the Cameroon army in this special operation. The ADF now are assigned such mission as kidnapping for ransom, settling scores, and drug trafficking. ADF can perform these duties for La République du Cameroon better than any old-school vigilante group can. Now that they are successfully created chaos in the communities, La République can come in as a savior and guardian angel to save the communities from the ADF by wiping them out. This is how you create useful idiot. This is how they are created. Fellow Ambazonians, una need to understand something. La République du Cameroon, using of Ambazonians, whether bribing of Chris Anu and Sako to allow the CDC to reopen, that enabled them to wipe out the vast majority of active Ambazonian forces in the southwest, or is paying Nambere and Success Nkongo to deceive the war by trying to bring back our refugees without any political settlement. The same government who promised to kill all Ambazonians within 2 weeks started bribing Ambazonian soldiers to join their machinery in the DDR. The same Cameroon government that promised to ship all Ambazonian activists like Siseko Ayoktabi was kidnapped and renditioned to La République du Cameroon through a military cargo plane is going around negotiating from Switzerland to Canada. Our people have to know one thing about the enemy, our main rival, La République du Cameroon central government. The Cameroon compromises to do this compromise, to bribe people, to try to talk to people, is only a temporary measure to deal with the situation that they cannot control, that is beyond their power. When Ambazonia rise up, like Honorable Ebu said, even if Cameroon brings the army of France, they will be unable to crush the resistance. Ambazonia have risen up. Our activists, our people all abroad have shown that we are fearless. We are willing to take the hit. We are willing to make the necessary sacrifices to free our people. When we rose up and we did not bow or succumb to the public brutality, the cyberbullying released by La République du Cameroon, they decide to compromise as a temporary measure to handle something that is beyond their control. We should never forget that, especially in the light of this new approach that La République is using. I remember one of our top religious leaders, who was the one who brought to my attention the collaboration between the Cameroon army and General Ayeke, where he told me General Ayeke came to meet a Cameroon military commander in a bar. I was not only shocked alive because the behavior of General Ayeke had completely changed from somebody who left La République du Cameroon military B to come and fight for us Ambazonia. Ayeke was now involved in community violence, working with General Daiman to punish our people, kidnap massive people in villages, take them in containment camp in the bushes, and end up burning down Ambazonian villages. I confronted General Ayeke. He tell me, say, Capo, no bona the same way money again for fight this war. Anyhow we need for get a bullet and for fight for defend himself, for protect his soldier them, he could do just that. We must learn that General Ayeke was ambushed and killed back by that same Cameroon military special unit that was sent from Kutaba. The regular Cameroon that made those deals with him were nowhere to be found when a decision was made to eliminate him. We must learn from his lesson, learn even from Field Marshal Oliver Leke and every fallen Ambazonian hero. We must learn what happened. Any man will not be capable for learn, he will suffer the same mistake, and we will remain to be a people who never loses an opportunity to lose another opportunity. Fellow Ambazonians, Cameroon be no say they no fit win our fighter them. They no fit stop Ambazonian struggle for self-determination to get independence. They be no say they don't try everything, it failed them. Now why that way they be decide say instead for continue for fight for Southwest, why they no fit bribe a con man, Samuel Sako, give it small money with Chris Ano for be able to penetrate the soldier them. When they be bribe them, they be feel say because we're over strong. They for fit take that money, sit on back fight La République du Cameroon. Perhaps that is what they thought about. But La République du Cameroon allowed those things to happen because that situation was beyond their control, including petrol. When the Cameroon army could not fight Ambazonian fighters and eliminate them, they decided to allow those who deal in petrol wholesale to go and meet Ambazonian soldiers to bribe them in order to allow them to sell these brasseries. It was a temporary measure meant to handle something that was beyond their control. The main aim was for La République to gain back control. Through those agents, those middlemen who arranged for brasseries to be sold, the Cameroon military could now map out who is supporting the boys, who is their network, who allows them to succeed. And once that control factor can be maintained, those same boys were all eliminated. It's the same thing that has happened with the ADF. They have allowed ADF, provide them weapons, give them intelligence. Pastor Emma was providing us with live intelligence on La République monitoring systems. They were giving them the safe passages, allowing them to function within other areas, not because they love them or they want them to continue to do this business of the dogs of war. Because ultimately, La République need the lost sense. It knows say the main important thing na the political agenda for the war. And that should be our primary concern as Ambazonian leaders, Ambazonians, influencers, and various personality that believes in our own Anglophone struggle for our identity and our right of self-determination. Once political control can be guaranteed, those people who have been used will become useless and will be disposed of, like we see happening today in Ground Zero. Never forget, the only reason La République compromises is because it is a temporary measure to deal with a situation that was beyond their control. Once control have been established, they will come in and do the cleaning job, just like Mr. Richard have said it. It is cheaper for La République to fight us by paying small groups to use them to get established who is who, gain intel before they come back to wipe, because they had failed to have intelligence about our soldiers, their location, their identity. They have been desperate to do so. They have used the Sunshine program of conduct titles. They have used all ways to intimidate our people from collaborating with our soldiers. It never worked. The only thing that works is for them to compromise. We must know that. That is why no matter what happened, we must know that La République na green snake. We must fight for secure our people their interests in an international manner. We go guarantee the implementation go day. Now, why that one say PRAP is standing for constitutional amendment for protect Ambazonia their interests. Why that way PRAP, the PPP, the peace plan paper, it be internationalized first. It be supported by the international community and will count on the direct endorsement from the international community before we engage with La République for secure a political settlement. Because once they try for compromise, they will only use that one like opportunity for gather intel, neutralize those who have been pushing for a stance that they never would have tolerated in the first place. So make our people that know what did happen with ADF. They don't use the ADF, provide them money, allow them, misuse them. But once they realize and say they don't push them in a place where the population, they don't turn their back against the ADF. The population now, they want me to catch the ADF, now they hell for even catch the ADF. Then La République, they play the role now of a savior, coming out to clean the mess that was there in the first place. We must be wise, we must be vigilant. That the win war on our sense, not be just with power. So man go ask himself, say the compromises the way the Cameroon government, they want to try to make them with us now from Ambazonia. You know, go still be like that thing for try to handle a temporary situation. No, it wouldn't be like that, because in the first place, La République already practically have won the war. We are on the back foot. The status quo is already a win for La République. They don't have any instinct, any motivation to do anything to make compromises politically. The only reason we have brought them this far is the PRAP initiation to divert our strategy after the failed Canadian talks, to call for direct negotiation, to come up with a peace plan paper, a concrete proposal for political settlement, and engage the international community robustly and engaging our population to lead them towards this direction. The only reason that this backdoor thing that it happen now because of the effort we don't put them for PRAP, and we believe say this vision it be attainable. Now the only attainable roadmap this will get them, and we call on all Ambazonia for align themselves. Our greatest challenge that always been our disbelief for each other, lack of trust for each other, but no divided people can actually be effective. We are very happy for those who are collaborating, those who are considering to collaborate, and those who have signed up, including the major SCACUF groups that are engaged with us along this way. We must look for compromise. We must look for the best way to secure and guarantee the interests of our people. The generation that comes before us will not forgive us or look at us with peace if we fail in our sacred duty. It is the sacred duty of every Anglophone, every Southern Cameroonians, every Ambazonians, to think about these things carefully and make sure we save our people right. As we enter for this new week, we call on everybody for Ground Zero for continue for resist both the rock and the hard place, for reject the taxi color change where the ADF don't bring them, for completely reject anything where you need to make sense. The one where the Sakoi group, they don't come announce them, we will not say the ADF too, they don't pick them up. Say me no motono waka on Wednesday, all that one na madness. Na La Republique, their embedded strategy, then that way they don't succeed for derail our struggle using groups that are scavenging for relevance. We are better than that, and we must stand up to make sure that this struggle attains its logical end, with Ambazonia securing their own territorial integrity and their own self-governance. Yes, we can do it. We can bring back our political prisoners from prison. We can bring back our IDPs. We can bring back our refugees. But it will need require leadership. If we do not succeed, if we don't align with the PPP of PRAP, Mancho, BBC, Seseko, Ayoktabi, they will all live and die in prison. This is the only way we can release them. This is the only way we can bring our IDPs and refugees back home. This is the only way we can have self-governance and rebuild our country and make Ambazonia great again, perhaps. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.